What if every new listing could go from raw photos to a full multi-channel marketing launch in just 24 hours without a big team or a late-night scramble? In this video, I'm breaking down the AI listing machine, the exact end-to-end workflow I use to turn a fresh photo set into a polished listing description, floor plan callouts, social ads, email blasts, reels, and follow-up scripts by the next day. No fluff, no guesswork. Just a tight checklist, smart prompts, and clean assets that make your listing look expensive and your process feel effortless. If you want faster time to market, better consistency, and more seller confidence, steal this system. It starts with inputs, not magic. The biggest mistake is feeding AI vague material and expecting crisp output. I begin with a standardized intake kit, 25 to 40 edited photos named in plain English. Front elevation, foyer, living room, kitchen wide, kitchen island, primary bed, primary bath, bedroom 2, hall bath, backyard patio, street view, a bullet list of upgrades with years, roof 2019, HVAC 2021, Windows 2022, water heater 2020, dimensions for key rooms and neighborhood highlights within a mile, park, grocer, transit, school notes from public sources. If I have it, I add a rough floor plan or room order. This clarity is fuel. AI turns structured inputs into structured outputs. Before I generate anything, I decide the buyer profile, starter family, downsizer, urban professional, and the tone, modern, warm, or premium. That single choice prevents generic copy and keeps every asset coherent. With inputs loaded, I draft the master listing description. My prompt is always specific. Write a 180 to 220 word listing description for address and area. Target, buyer avatar. Highlight, top 6 features. Avoid hype words, keep sentences under 22 words, and end with a clear call to tour. I ask AI for 2 versions, a warm descriptive take and a tight data forward option. I keep the one that matches the neighborhood vibe and check for compliance. No claims about protected classes, schools, quality, or crime. I add concrete details AI can't invent. Actual lot size, verified year updates, and HOA notes. This becomes the canonical text I'll repurpose everywhere, so I polish it once and lock it. Next, I spin the photos into story-first assets. I ask AI to create a 5-scene vertical reel script, hook line on scene 1, kitchen island, south light, and storage for days. 3 quick scenes that move left to right through the home, and a final CTA. I pair that with a 10-slide carousel outline for Instagram and Facebook. Exterior hero, kitchen hero, living dining flow, primary suite, bath detail, flex office, yard, patio, neighborhood highlight, spec sheet, CTA slide. AI writes the slide headlines and subheads. I keep text minimal so images do the selling. For YouTube Shorts, I convert the reel script into a 45 to 60 second narration with time-stamped cut points, 00 exterior, 00 exterior, 008 living, 0018 kitchen, 0030 primary, 0040 yard, 0052 CDA. This way, editing is drag and drop, not guess and pray. While visuals render, I generate ad copy across channels. For Meta, I ask for 3 primary texts, short, medium, long, 2 headlines under 40 characters, and 2 descriptions under 30. For Google, I want 8 to 10 headlines, 4 descriptions, and 3 site link ideas, book a tour, open house times, property packet. For Nextdoor or local newsletters, I ask for a neighbor forward version. Less sizzle, more service, with a line about open house etiquette and parking. Every ad variant ends with one action, book a tour or request the packet. AI also drafts a fair housing safe remarketing set. No targeting language, just property features and convenience. Now, the email layer. I ask AI for 2 emails, a Sphere-friendly announcement and a buyer list version. The Sphere email is warm and visual, 2 hero photos, a 3-bullet why it's special, and a Calendly link. The buyer email is tighter, price, beds, baths, square footage, 3 buyer benefits tied to the avatar, open house date, and 2 nearby comparables to anchor value. I include a PS, reply with map to get a private list of similar homes. That single line consistently drives conversations and lets me add value beyond one address. For sellers in my pipeline, I send a behind-the-scenes note. From photos to ads in 24 hours, here's the checklist we use. It becomes a subtle listing pitch without asking. Descriptions ready, ads drafted, emails queued. It's time to package the property. I ask AI to build a 1-page spec sheet. Address, price, beds, baths, square footage, lot size, year, upgrades, with dates, utilities / HOA, and a QR to the digital packet. Then a story sheet for the sign-in table with 3 sections. What we love, updates you'll feel, and neighborhood notes. I generate 2 versions of follow-up SMS and email scripts, one for attendees, thanks for stopping by, what stood out, and one for no-shows who RSVP'd, want a quick video walkthrough? If I captured photos of specific details, soft close drawers, attic storage, outlet in the pantry, I ask AI to write 2-sentence captions that turn those into micro-selling points for stories and shorts. Floor plan or no floor plan, I still present flow. If I have measurements, I feed them to AI and ask for room-to-room callouts in walking order. Entry to living sightline, living opens to dining, kitchen centered with island and pantry, primary tucked at rear, secondary beds along hall, laundry near garage, backyard access from dining. If I don't have a plan, I create a tour path script for showings, and a YouTube description with timestamps so even remote buyers feel oriented. The goal is simple: reduce cognitive load so buyers imagine life in the home without working for it. Quality control keeps the machine credible. I run every text through a quick checklist. No unverified claims. No subjective school crime language. No steering. I scan for overused fluff, nestled, boasts, rare opportunity, and replace with concrete sensory language. If a sentence exceeds 22 to 24 words, I split it. I verify every year and measurement. On visuals, I check vertical framing on reels, legible text on carousels, and brand consistency on fonts and colors. AI speeds creation. I own accuracy and taste. Distribution is where 24 hours matters. I schedule meta ads with the short and medium primary texts, rotate the 2 headlines, and set a modest daily budget for the first 72 hours. I launch the Google responsive search ad with site links to Book a Tour and Open House. I post the reel to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts, the carousel to Instagram and Facebook, and a Google business post with 2 photos and bullet specs. I send the emails and queue the follow-ups. If open house is within 72 hours, I run a local radius ad and post to neighborhood groups with parking notes and times. Every post points to one clean landing page, photos, specs, book a tour, and download the packet. Follow-up closes the loop. I ask AI to create 3 sequences based on behavior: engaged viewers who clicked but didn't book, open house attendees who lingered in kitchen yard based on my notes, and neighbors who asked for info. Each sequence includes 2 messages max and 1 ask: tour, second look, or packet. For sellers, I compile a 24-hour launch report with views, clicks, inquiries, and upcoming ad rotations. It's not vanity, it's proof that my machine works, and it builds confidence early when it matters most. Here's your 24-hour clock. Hour 0 to 2, final photo selects, file naming, upgrade list, room sizes, neighborhood notes, buyer avatar. Hour 2 to 4, master listing description, spec sheet, story sheet. Hour 4 to 6, reel script, carousel outline, short script. Hour 6 to 8, ad copy for Meta and Google, Nextdoor post, neighbor-friendly text. Hour 8 to 10, 2 emails, sign-in follow-ups, no-show follow-ups. Hour 10 to 12, landing page updates, QR codes, packet export. Hour 12 to 16, edit reel and carousel, export assets, QC everything. Hour 16 to 20, schedule ads and posts, queue emails and SMS. Hour 20 to 24, final compliance check, publish, confirm tracking, and send the seller launch report. You don't need a big team to market like one, you need a machine. Structured inputs, smart prompts, tight timelines, and disciplined QC turn photos into ads, emails, reels, and show-ready materials in a single day. Sellers feel the momentum, buyers feel the clarity, and you feel the calm that comes from a process you can trust. From photos to ads in 24 hours, that's the AI listing machine.